Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cookie with Miss B. I'm so glad that you're back for another week.
I don't know if they are. What was that?
Well, this week we're going to be talking about That's a Fail.
Why do I have a funny feeling that this topic has everything to do with me?
Well, I don't know.
Because it does.
Well, I have some stories, but I don't know if they're that funny. Just saying.
It's hilarious that my failures are that funny. Look at her. She's already giggling. Yeah, I do enjoy hearing about how you suck. It's fun. I thought we might
Apparently, I'm not the only one. There's a lot of people in 21 countries that feel the same way.
Long ago, I felt terrible. Yeah. Then I hear this one. Yeah. I'm good.
I'm good. Not so terrible. Not so much. No.
I was going to throw myself off the building. Then I heard the show. What? Now I just stay here. It's not so bad. Not so bad at all.
So welcome to Mundane Monday.
Yes. The day before, ta-da, Tuesday. Once again, don't say that in a grocery store.
It can cause some problems.
Yeah, they look at you. They just think you're crazy. They think you're nuts.
Well,
I finally realized a bit more what it was all. It's just the way that lady went, ta-da, and I just all of a sudden just blurted out, Tuesday.
Yep.
That didn't go over well.
Nope.
I don't think it was because they thought, no, it's Taco Tuesday. No, I don't think Gunwald thinks it was because they were automatically siding with him, but I think it's a popular show, just not that popular.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mundane Monday. What are we talking about?
Mm-hmm. So today we're going to talk about trying to impress. You know, when you're trying to impress that someone, whether it's to get their attention or it's a crush.
Oh, are we talking? So we're talking about attempting to impress a gender or a dude or a girl. I have such a hard time trying to impress somebody you're trying to get with, right?
Well, it could be that. Yeah.
Or it could be what?
Taco.
Oh, wow. Okay, I wasn't ready for that. Oh. Okay, you got me on that one. What's the taco for?
I don't know.
All right, if you've ever heard somebody melt down and just lose it, we are witnessing that right now.
Do you fish tacos? Where the heck did those come from?
The ocean.
Yeah, but that's just all wrong. I mean, a fish and a taco.
Well, you gotta understand what a taco is, and you're used to the
American version.
Yeah, you're used to the white chick American Midwest version. You know, what is a taco? Oh well, they got a place called Taco Bell where you can get them. No, those aren't tacos. They're loosely called a taco. Why? Well, because it's kind of like a taco. But I mean, there's tacos that you can get all over. Like we were talking that last night. 2 soft corn tortillas. They're not hard. They're soft, but they're still the corn ones. All right, they have 2 of them stacked on top of each other. Some stuff goes in there, and a little cilantro and some pico de gallo. Not cheese, not oil-laden taco spiced. That fake taco spice like Taco Bell uses. Everyone considers that, well, that's what tacos taste. No, it's not what tacos taste like at all. Not at all. But that's what a lot of people think. So you're used to that. So for you think tacos.
Well, I mean, just the fish in general is weird to me because most of the time when you think of tacos, you're thinking of either something that has beef or chicken in it.
Now I'm going to give you
Now
I'm going to give you a definition of a taco. Okay, I want you to think of this. If I said to you, fish sandwich, that sounds stupid. Who's ever heard of fish on a sandwich? Shouldn't it just be beef or chicken? Peanut butter on a sandwich, that's stupid. So I want you to think of the 2 slices of bread in a sandwich for you as a taco. Taco is a vessel. It's a tortilla vessel. Flour or corn. Mostly I'm used to it being corn from out, in Florida and down in California, where there's a lot of Hispanic people or Dominican or whatever, people of Latin nature. And I usually see the corn tortillas, all right? So the taco is basically, think of it like that's a sandwich, a Latin sandwich. So what can go in between?
Slap some peanut butter and jelly in there.
So, but I'm just saying, but it's there. They're not using the regular bread. That's their bread. So when you think of it like that, what can go on a sandwich?
Well,
anything. So what can go in a taco? Well,
but it's a taco.
Anything.
It's not a sandwich.
It is their sandwich. You're putting your definition though, because a flour tortilla. Let's talk flour tortilla. A flour tortilla is exactly the same as a slice of bread. Flour bread, flour tortilla. You just didn't make a loaf. It's a flat piece. That's it. So you have. They even call it in a lot of countries. What do they call it? Flat bread. I believe that's also called flatbread in Italy, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah.
We just wasted the first half of the show talking
about tacos. Okay, well, on the second half, it'll be jello pudding.
Back in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to a Quickie with Miss B. I'm just kidding.
And we are taco experts. She just doesn't.
Gunwell to get his taco fix.
Yeah.
On a Monday.
Yeah.
On a Monday.
Yeah, Monday. There's your taco fix. We didn't save it for Tuesday because, ta-da, Tuesday.
Anyways, all this week we were talking about that's a fail.
Now, do you want to do the
and
first half?
It really was a fail because we were talking about tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Live. So do you want to correct the fail or do you want to move on with part 2?
This is part 2. We'll just finish telling the stories about trying to impress.
Okay. Well, I have one that I've told before, so I don't know if you're going to want me to tell it again because I know how much you don't like to repeat yourself, Are you okay if I repeat myself? Because remember, in order for me to tell you what happened to me, I have to tell it the second time. Because I lived it the first time, right? You know what that means? I can never tell you the story about the guy in the skateboard punching me in the face.
Oh,
I've already told you
that.
That
and the Shrinky Dink one are like the funniest ones ever. Oh, and let's not forget peeing on the wall too, because there's like a top 5.
And then going to my friend's house where they stole everything. Everything. They pulled the copper out of the walls, everything. And I went upstairs and peed in the toilet. I was peeing in the toilet. I didn't know that there was no piping underneath it there. And before you know it, I was peeing on the living room floor.
Yep.
Oh, actually, the living room ceiling. Actually, the ceiling, and it was dripping on the floor. So, yeah.
And then you got to finish it off with the Daisy Dukes.
Oh, yeah, no.
Because Wingnut 2 and 3, they just love that episode.
Yeah, that was just a bad drunken experience. They started to get a little tight, so I had to make sure that I could, release the pressure. I just overly released. The things we do when we're not all there. I would say my worst would be, for me, trying to impress everybody at the Snow Falls when I made the dive in it correctly, and the lower regions came off along, that all came off, and my friends saw a wonderful opportunity to drive home the word embarrassment. So they did a snatch and run, only they did not come back. So they snatch and run with the clothes, and they left, like actually left people in a crowded area where there's, people and children and picnickers and things like that. Yeah, and there's a walkover bridge and all that wonderful stuff, and me, as God intended originally, in my mother's delivered underoos. And I now figure that they must be up in the parking lot area. I haven't quite. I'm a little slower getting there because, there's not a lot left to the imagination. You pretty much can go, okay, well, there we go. That's pretty much all of that. So, and I'm heading up there, and of course, you can feel every rock as you're walking, and you're trying to do. It's really hard to do the cover up, as you're walking, and you go, oh, ooh, and you're bending, and you're not covering anything up. You're not covering anything up. And you get up there, and your friends make sure they wait right there till they can see you, and then they peel out. Now I'm actually in the parking lot now, okay, which is made up of rocks, okay, and a lot of cars, and there's people around, okay, and there's a naked man there. And you already know what's going to happen. Some kid's going to go, look, Mommy, a naked man. And then the cops are coming. You know it. And, I mean, I don't know what happened or why it happened, but all of a sudden the car pulled up. It was a middle-aged, saggy-faced lady who thought I could use a hand. I didn't have a lot of options at the time, so I actually did get in. Which now, most people, children, don't get in the car if this ever happens to you. Wait for the policeman to come arrest you because it's not safe out there. But I got in the car, and let's just say the up and down. What girls all know this. Guy walks up, and the guy goes, "How you doing?" And you're like, "Well, number one, those are my shoes." And he's slowly coming up. You're like, that's my... Okay, eyes up here. Yeah. She did that, but she was like, let's see how many times I can do that in a half a second. Bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom. And she's like, so, looks like you've had trouble.
You think?
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of creepiness going on. She's creeping. Oh, she's creeping. Oh, yeah, she's creeping. It felt like the scene from Airplane. So tell me, John, do you like older women? Have you ever had a steam bath with an older woman, John? Here, let's play a game. Put your hands in the air. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands, John. Come on. Can't clap them in your lap there, pal. Raise them up. Yeah, queen creep right there. So that's, yeah. I was trying to impress people in my amazing dive into this. Because it's a hole in a rock, all right? And at first you might think, so you dove in the water. Oh, no. You're diving off a bridge into a hole in a rock.
Yeah.
And you're going to be shot out the other side. Now, you can't make mistakes here or you could die. You get caught underneath there, that water is just shooting through there. You can't breathe. That's over. You're over. They don't want anybody doing what I was doing, ever. But kids go out and do it anyways. They usually jump in feet first, and they shoot out the other side of it. All right? I dove in head first and shot out the other side of it. And there's a resistance factor that takes place as you're being shot out. This resistance factor usually is in the crotch area and in the thigh area pushing upwards towards your throat, which is no big deal. When I reversed it, there was nothing to hold anything in place. So all you saw was John went in, and then on the other side where my friends were, plop, why, there's some clothes there. In a little torrent of water. Let's take those, shall we? Lunch, anyone? I'm good. Off they went. And now I'm clothless, scrambling about, and I see heading up the side of the hill on the little like steps, rocks stuck in the side of the hill. You run up the rock. I see those. Oh yeah, those belong to me. Yeah, those are mine. He grabbed my shirt because I had my shirt there. So he grabbed my shirt so I couldn't like put it on and pull it down. You know, that'd have been better at least. I wouldn't have to get in the car with creepy chick. You know, if you're happy, clap, John, clap. Play along, John, clap. But I mean, oh my goodness. Oh wow. Yeah, so I was trying to impress. Everything removed itself somewhat involuntarily. And yeah. I had to get in the car with Queen Creepy Lady.
And on that note, we have to remove ourselves. We'll see you tomorrow.